season. Looking forward to some fast swimming and hope everybody has a really great time. The juries we will have, the technical jury will have an athlete, Barrett Roberts. The official is Mike Urbanowitz, and the coach is Mike Parado. The eligibility jury, the athlete is Riley Lanigan, the official is Bob Mink, and the coach is Brian Brown. We will not be producing a lot of paper at this meeting. We're trying to cut down on the amount of paper we use. So everything that we produce will get posted online on the USA Swimming website. That's heat sheets, results, results through Greek Mobile, a lot of ways to get the information. And the last thing, the Championship Evaluation Committee does a lot of evaluations of all these meets so we can improve and make it better for the athletes. And there's a QR code on the heat sheets that you can use to link to the website to complete the evaluation. It's really important that you do that. We want to get information from coaches and athletes and officials and spectators. We want everybody. So if you please do that. And now, if there are no questions, it'll be Sandy Gray, who's our meet referee.
Thank you, Jim. Aloha and congratulations, coaches, to you and your athletes on qualifying for the Junior Nationals. The leadership team I would like to introduce to you today are the officials that will keep the meet running smoothly. Our administrative referee is Lisa Olak from North Carolina, Peter Liddell from Maryland. Deck referees are John Wilson from Georgia, Kathleen Scanderi from Colorado, Jim Holcomb from Border Swimming, and Tim Husson from Potomac Valley. Our starters for this week, our new starter is Kimberly Downs from Virginia, Chris Kitchens from North Carolina, Steve Kumpen from Pacific Northwest, and Dave Coleman from Hawaiian Swimming. Our chief judges are the lead chief judges Sue Talbar from Florida, Bob Vincent from Potomac Valley, Phil Lakota from North Texas, Jason Johnson from North Texas, Linda Eaton from Colorado, and Dave Smith from Southeastern. Our time trial referee is Dave Olak from North Carolina, who will also be the time trial referee for Sunday's long course time trials. The competition format will be conducting prelims finals. The finals will consist of a bonus, consolation, and championship final meets. The pool is equipped with Spectrum backstroke ledges. They will be in the gutter of the pool for the duration of the meet. Spectrum has sent Representative Shirley Gustafson to help teach you and your athletes how to use them during the warm-ups and the meet. Just to let you know, the athlete must have some part of their foot in contact with the pad at the start of the race. USA Swimming rules and regulations will govern this meet. A reminder of the FINA interpretation regarding the freestyle leg of the IM and medley relay. The swimmer must come off the wall with the shoulders at or past vertical towards the breast, and may not be towards the back at any time during the freestyle portion of the swim. Warm-up procedures will be posted around the venue. It will also be announced there will be 2 officials on deck during the last hour of the warm-ups, and if you need a warm-up, a sprint lane open, just see those officials and they will open up a sprint lane for you. The flyover stars will be used during the preliminary events only, except for backstroke. Please have your swimmers remain in the pool to the side of the lane line after the swims. After the next heat is started, they may exit the pool. We'll be using circle seating for the preliminaries, except for the 500 free and the 400 IM, which will only be the final 2 weeks. The relay cards you are receiving at the time you pick the registration packet, you are responsible for turning them in to the clerk of course at the designated times, which will be posted on your heat sheet. The timeline for the prelims and the finals, there is Bridget, I believe, has a pre-scratch estimated timeline for the whole entire meet up at her table. The rest of the meet, the preliminaries will be on the USAF finals will be on the USA Swimming website. Each sheet for preliminaries will be available in the morning. It will include that morning's timeline as well as the timeline for that evening's finals. Each sheet for finals will have that evening's finals and the next morning's pre-scratch estimated timeline. All these sheets will be available on the USA Swimming website. Let's talk about scratch procedures. There are deadlines. The scratch box is located for today's events and relays and Thursday preliminary sessions upstairs. And that will close 15 minutes after this meeting. For Fridays and Saturdays events, the scratch deadline will be at 5:30 to the prior evening. Prelim scratch must be done prior to the scratch box closing the day before. Penalty for no-show is out for the remainder of the day's competitions. You must deposit check-in with the administrative referee prior to the next scratch box closing. If you do not, you will be scratched from the next day's events. Declare false starts. During warm-up, may be done with the administrative referee. Once the competition starts, please see the deck referee prior to the start of the meet. Scratching from finals. Scratches from finals should be done only with the administrative referee. If you qualify for finals but do not want to swim, please be sure to scratch. The penalty for a no-show at finals is being barred from the rest of the meet. If you do not qualify for finals but you know that you will not swim even if scratches move you up, please scratch the administrative referee. We will be happy to take all scratches regardless of the athlete's position out of preliminaries. We want to make sure we have full meets for all finals. Let's talk about the intent to scratch. If your athlete qualifies for the final session and that athlete has subsequent events to swim that day, they may declare an intent to scratch with the administrative referee. If they do not report back after their final swim, they will be seated into that event in which they declare their intent. Positive check-ins are for relays and distance freestyle will be with the clerk of course. Distance events. Positive check-in for the 1650. It will be swum. Fastest heat will swim with finals. Prelims will alternate women and men, going slowest to fastest. The second fastest heat will be 60 minutes prior to the finals start time. Swim-offs. First, please make sure you have your cell phone number so if you cannot find you on deck, you can contact your cell phone. We will identify any swim-offs and contact executive coaches to schedule a swim-off. We do not want to run any swim-offs prior to finals. We want them all to be done at the end of, by the end of preliminaries. Time trials. As I said earlier, our lead referee is Dave Olak. They will be conducted 15 minutes after the conclusion of the preliminary events. Swimmers are limited to 2 events. The deadline to enter for that day is 1 hour prior to the estimated published conclusion of that day's prelims. Order events shall be on the first day, that day's events, followed by the remaining events in the meet. Second and third day, that day's events, followed by the remaining events. Distance time trials will be offered on Thursday only. Our announcer is Brian. Please let him know of any pronunciation of names so that he does not butcher them. Our last call, ready room. All swimmers in the championship final, including the fastest swimming meets of the 1650, shall report to the ready room 5 minutes preceding the event. The ready room is located directly below here by lane 8. Awards will take place immediately following every championship final. We are asking the winning coach to present the awards, so please make your way to the awards podium immediately. A little thing about doping control. I have something I have to read.
from them. USADA is here conducting testing. All athletes in the meets are eligible for testing. Additional information will be posted after this meeting. Please note that all minors must have a representative with them. For Sunday time trials, all junior world records must be tested. And I believe Stacy will be here later, so if you have, no. Oh. Our USADA rep is here, so if you have any questions, you may ask him. He's right down there. Sunday long course time trials, again, the lead referee is Dave Olak. There will be a 2-session long course time trial on Sunday morning following these championships. Dependent upon the number of entries, the referee may decide to run the time trials as a single session. Any athlete who has achieved at least one Winter Junior National Championship qualifying time and standard will be permitted to enter the long course time trials regardless of whether they participated in the championships. Relay swimmers only are also allowed to participate in the long course time trials. Entries will be accepted through the OME system, which opened today. So please do your entries there. Questions on the Sunday long course time trial? Because he asked me, why does the meet information say something different? It got changed. Dean Ekron changed some things. He wanted to open, what I just read is what he just sent me. He wanted to open it up to anybody, regardless of age, as long as they have a junior national cut, may come in and swim the event. The deadline. 2 o'clock on Saturday is the deadline for entries. Other questions?
When will we know if it's 2 sessions?
Once we see the number of entries, we'll be able to pretty much guesstimate as they're coming in. Before finals on Saturday, our finals on Saturday. Any other questions on Sunday long course? Okay, real quick, the admin referee wanted me to tell Empire Swim Club, your travel documents are with them. You left them on the table. You might need those. Okay, any questions? Anything else?
Athlete seating, the kids are out. Okay, so sit up here. Athletes can sit up here.
Oh. Yeah, they can sit anywhere. Except on the bulkhead. The bulkhead is closed. Nobody is to go on the bulkhead except for officials. Any other questions? The time trials sign-ups will be at the clerk of course. What? Yeah, during the meeting. Yeah, it is, the question was, is it for time trials, is it first come, first serve? It will be cut off at a certain point. That's up to, you can only sign up for that day. That day. What time does time trials open? 7 a.m. they will open.
Are you limiting the time trial to 1 hour or until you run it 1 hour?
1 hour? No, there's no 1 hour. It's just dependent upon.
If it ends up being like 4 hours.
Yeah, 4 hours, no.
You don't reach the cap, is there a closing time for short course time trials?
I'm sorry.
Closing time for short course time trials opens at 7, closes at
An hour before the end
Yeah.
of the section is the
Yeah, he asked, the question was the closing time for signing up for time trials is an hour before the published estimated timeline of the conclusion of the preliminary session. Okay, maybe I'll cut off the questions here. Any other questions? Okay, please feel free to seek me out anytime during the meet. I'll be bopping around the deck, mostly down over here. If you have any questions, please feel free to come see me. I'm here for you. And don't leave yet. There's more, because you get to hear Bridget. She was hoping I wouldn't hand her the microphone. But I'd like to introduce you to Bridget Rhodes. Oh God, I did it wrong. Lidala. There we go. She is your meet director for this facility.
All right, just a couple quick little notes. The venue hours, we're basically going to be open from 6 a.m. until 1 hour after the final event. Okay, so you guys can get a nice, long, warm down in kiddos. Internet access, coaches and officials, you guys get it for free. So if you don't have AT&T, come see me. I have a form for you to fill out. You can take it to our store, and they will give you a login. Unfortunately, spectators and swimmers, they have to pay for it. Sorry, not my rules. Results posting. Jim mentioned this a little bit earlier. We will be posting results on Meet Mobile and our live results link. That link can be found on the Longhorn Aquatics website homepage, as well as the USA Swimming website. We are trying to go paperless a little bit more, so if you do need a hard copy of a result, come see me. We'll try to help you out, but we really try to steer clear of that for this meet. Hospitality is located on the south end of the pool underneath the scoreboard down here. You'll go through those double doors that's outside. Thankfully, it's going to be super nice this week, so we lucked out with that. And now it'll rain now that I said that. Medical issues and emergencies. We have an EMT on staff from the minute your athletes get here until the last person leaves at night. They are located in the hallway right before you come on deck. They will be in the first aid room in that little hallway. If you're on the pool deck and can't reach them, tell a lifeguard. The EMTs are on our radios, so we can get the medical attention as quickly as possible. Last thing, everybody's favorite topic, parking and traffic. If you haven't figured it out, traffic in Austin is pretty terrible. So give yourself a good amount of time to try to get here, and then add 20 minutes on top of that. And that should get you here at a good time. Parking is in the Maynard Garage. That is located up by the football stadium. It's right across the street from the stadium. You can buy parking cards at the window until 5 o'clock today, and then from 5 to 7 they will be here in this building selling them on the second floor. Some of us heard that last night, but I promise it's true tonight. Other than that, I'm really excited to have you all here. There's a lot of familiar faces and new ones, and I'm stoked to have you in the building, and let me know if you need anything. Thank you.
Thank you, Bridget. Thank you, Sandy. Okay, last call. Any questions for either of these important folks or anybody? If not, I have 4:27, so we'll call it 4:30, and the scratch box will close at 4:45. If you have any scratches for tonight or tomorrow morning's preliminaries, that's your deadline. Thanks very much. Have a great meet.